Hello, and welcome to a Webchat interview in association with C3's Popgoss and Virtue TV. Please welcome Good Girl About Town, Emma Bunton.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, well let's get on. We've got a tough audience in tonight. Okay, so Take My Breath Away. It's out 27th of August.
27th of August.
Okay.
Don't forget.
There's an interesting story behind how you chose that single, I believe.
There is. Very, very interesting. The track was actually chosen by my fans on my website, emmabunton.net, and they just logged on and told me what their favourite track was. And luckily, because actually Take My Breath Away is probably my favourite song and I wanted it to be the next single, they chose the same track as me, so it became the single.
And that's good. And also they get their names, don't they?
They get their names, the winners get their names on the CD, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, so look out for your name on the CD.
Yeah, I reckon that's going to catch on. If people haven't heard the album yet, and I'm sure most of us have here, but if they haven't, can you give us a good reason why they should?
Okay, have you lot heard it? Yeah. Good. I think the reason you should listen to it is because I've written about lots of emotions that we all go through. Which is it's kind of an album you sit there and you go, oh, I've been there, I know how that feels, oh yeah. So it's one of those, and it's also just beautiful music, and my favourite is a track called High on Love, which I wrote for my mum, and I think you just all be able to identify with it. And there's also some great tracks that are kind of, you know, you put the album on when you're getting ready to go out, and there's some real party tracks on there, so check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, so that's a few damn good reasons.
Very good reasons, I'd say.
How has the album been received elsewhere other than the UK? Because I know it's been released all around the world. Yes. And how is everyone else getting on with it?
It's actually been going really well. It's just, you know, the feedback's been amazing. Especially kind of in Australia and New Zealand and Europe, and I'm just really pleased that people are enjoying the album. And I think, again, you know, most of the feedback I've had is that they're identifying with the tracks that I'm writing about. It's also real kind of music, which I think people want to hear more of these days. So it's going really well. So thanks again to everyone who's bought the album.
Was it, going back to this single, was it a nice surprise when so many people wanted that track? Because there's also Sunshine on a Rainy Day, which is a fantastic cover, and I mean, you know, it would be a good single, but it's quite nice because you have more input into the single that you are releasing. Was that nice?
It was really nice, because actually the feedback I was getting first of all was Sunshine should be a single, it's just great obviously because people know it, and I was like, but I want one of my songs out there, you know, that I've written. And so the feedback that I got was, I was so pleased that they obviously chosen a song that I wrote, which is very flattering.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Okay, well, as always, when you come into town, we've had thousands of questions.
Yay!
So I'm going to try and get through a few more today, rather than bantering on.
Yeah, because he talks a lot, you know, and doesn't get to the question.
I try and keep it down, but when Emma's in town, I just get so excited. Right. Mandy asked Emma, hi Emma, I just want to say congratulations on Take My Breath Away. I think it's a really fantastic song. Is there any plans to take your album on the road and go on a solo tour?
Absolutely. I'm hoping kind of early next year to start off in the UK and then to travel around Europe and then everywhere else. I'm very excited. I've got loads of ideas for kind of, you know, dance routines, costumes. It's going to be very visual, and so yeah, it'd be a great show to see. It'd be lots of fun. So I want to see you all there.
You got any definites yet?
Not yet. Listen, you.
No, I just wondered.
I know what your favourite track is, but tell them, what's your favourite track on the album?
Well, I don't want to say Sunshine on a Rainy Day, because.
No, you didn't say that one before.
Which one? The one that sounded a bit like Bee Gees song.
Which one?
Girl Like Me.
Yes. Yeah. That's your favourite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bee Gees?
It's just got that
right, next question.
It's got that high in it. It has. It sounds great. I love the Bee Gees.
Okay.
Okay. I want to know what your favourite song off your solo album is, and that's from Mandy.
My favourite song off the album? It'd probably have to be Take My Breath Away and High on Love. Can I have two? Yeah. And High on Love, because obviously it's very personal to me. It's written for my mum and all the mums out there, so that one's very personal. I love High on Love.
Okay.
You have to put your hands in the air for that one.
Do you have any other pets apart from your 2 dogs? And that's from Jared, or love Jared.
Oh, Jared, I've got a bit of a sad story actually. I have got 2 dogs that I love to bits, Candy and Floss. They're King Charles Cavaliers and they're my girls. But I actually, a couple of months, lost my first ever pet, my cat, and I was devastated. So he got run over.
Oh no.
Bless him.
Was he old?
He was only a baby, he was only 2 years old.
Oh no.
So I miss him lots. He was gorgeous though, so yeah, fluffy.
Must have had an exciente life in the 2 years that he was
he did.
around.
He had a great life, hasn't he? Spoilt.
Okay. Mariette asked, what is the next single after Take My Breath Away?
Oh, that's a very good question because I don't even know yet. I've got a few that I'm really kind of, I don't know. What do you think? Anyone got any ideas? Huh? Girl Like Me is a good one,
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
see.
See?
Yeah.
You have. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to let him know.
Okay, we'll tell you on emmabunton.net before anyone else does.
As soon as we know.
Tracy Nixon asked, what did you think, or what do you think of Victoria's new single, Not Such an Innocent Girl?
I love it. Not such an innocent. I know it off by heart. I love it. And I was speaking to her the other day, and obviously she's quite nervous because, you know, it's all just starting for her. So we had a good old chat on the phone. I was like, don't worry, just have a good time. So I love it. Yeah, it's a great track.
Okay. Do you want to be a mom too, like Mel being Victoria, and when?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to having children, but at the moment I feel like I've got so much more to learn before I can then start teaching my children, so I'm going to wait a bit longer. And also I get the pleasure of babysitting Phoenix quite a lot, and I don't mind giving her back at the end of the day. She's great fun, but she's such hard work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to wait a bit longer, I think.
When you get there, what can you imagine in your head? A boy and a girl? 2 boys, 1 girl?
Oh, I don't know. Let's just get the first one out of the way first.
Okay. Simon Bradley asked Emma, hi Emma, how are you? What do you value most in a man? Love, sigh. If you ever need a boyfriend, I'm here for you.
Oh, thank you, Simon. I wonder how old he is though. He might be a bit young. I like a man that's funny. That I know.
Do my best.
I like a man that's funny, so that's the main thing. And I don't know, Simon. Send in the pictures.
Okay, so send in a picture, Simon, and we'll see what we can do. No, because you're very happy in your relationship right now, aren't you?
Yes, I am actually.
Okay.
But I'm still very young.
Bradley Wilkinson asked Emma, how long does it take you to record your songs? Good question. How long, indeed?
It really depends. I mean, sometimes I can write a song in like 15 minutes, and then others it can take a whole, 2 days or a day. So it really depends on the kind of mood I'm in and what I'm writing about. Really.
Yeah.
So between 15 and 2 days.
Do you find that the ones that come out really quickly work better? Or is
yeah, sometimes. I mean, what took you so long probably was the quickest song that I wrote. And also Wannabe. Wannabe, our first track took 10 minutes to write. So there you go.
Gosh, how many pounds is that per minute?
I know, exactly.
Rosalind Throssell asked Emma, hi Emma, my question is, if you were to survive on a desert island for a month, which one luxury item would you choose to take with you?
Oh, one.
Yeah. And I remember Jonathan Wilkes being asked this question, and he said a razor.
A razor?
Yeah, a shaver.
Really? Oh, I wouldn't take that. It'd probably have to be music.
What, like one thing?
Oh.
Music's quite...
That's like a CD player, isn't it?
Yeah, one CD without a player.
Oh, one thing. Okay, I'd have to take a big chocolate cake. Is that okay?
Yeah, you'd have to eat it really quickly as well if it was on a hot island, of course.
True.
Melissa asked Emma, what's your favourite book you've read?
My favourite book I've ever read was probably Of Mice and Men. when I was at school. I really enjoyed that book. Now I'm really into kind of autobiographies, but that was my favourite.
Well, who autobiographies?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Yeah.
You're so cheeky.
I wondered if you had a review of anyone's or...
I can't tell you that.
Okay. Well, I think it's a good time now to bring in a few questions from our audience who've been sitting here.
Very patient
to get
you.
on camera. So could we take a few questions? Okay. And that'd be cool.
I'm Simone.
Hi, Simone.
Hi, Simone.
My question is, do you still keep in touch with your old school friends?
Oh, yeah. Actually, my best friend is also my oldest friend. I've known her for 20 years. I went to primary school with her, and I've known her since I was 4. And I spoke to her the other day. We're very, very close. And also, my brother is best friends with her brothers. So, yeah, we've grown up together. She's my best pal. Dawn. Hi, Dawn, if you're watching.
Next question. Okay, of course, the opposite end of the room, of course. Yeah. If you'd just like to stand up and give us your name and...
Marianne. What's the best thing about being famous?
Oh, the best thing about being famous is probably it's probably getting freebies. I don't get loads of them, I must admit. I don't get lots. I mean, Victoria gets loads of freebies, but you know, it's nice to be able to get, you know, some free clothes and things like that. And you also always get a table for dinner, which is nice.
Okay, who's next? Okay, if you could just pass the mic over.
Hi Emma,
Hello.
you're looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
Past or present, which is your favourite all-time girl group?
Oh.
Apart from the Spice Girls.
Oh well, that. I think actually Bananarama. I was a big fan of Bananarama. Actually, they were my first concert I went to. So yeah, the girls, Bananarama. You're my fire, you're my fire. One. Yeah, I used to like them. Don't know the words, but they.
Weren't they the biggest girl band before you came along?
I think so. Before we came along.
Indeed, they were. Have you got any more questions? Oh.
Yay! Come on.
Okay.
I've got Christmas.
Hi Emma.
Hello.
What's your favourite food?
Oh, my favourite food. Now this is a real problem for me because I love all types of food. But I think it'd probably have to be Italian. You know, I love pasta and stuff like that. But I love all types of food. I think it's really important when I travel. I try and, you know, kind of eat all different foods, pick up the culture and stuff like that. It's very important to me.
You don't sit in your hotel room going, "Where's my cup of tea?
Where's my burger and chips?" No, I'm not like that. I like trying food. Thank you.
Okay, do we have any more before we take it back to
Go on.
the questions
Go
on the net?
That guy's hiding behind there.
Is there anything you want to ask? Okay. All right. Okay, thank you very much for that. We'll move on.
Thank you.
When was your first kiss? That's from Kinsinia.
Oh, my first kiss, I was, I think I was 15, and it was in a train station. And it wasn't very nice.
Oh no, why not?
Because it was just, I wasn't very experienced, I didn't quite know what to do, so you kind of bang teeth and stuff. And it wasn't nice. I was in it's actually Marylebone train station where I used to go to school in Marylebone, so.
What was his name?
I'm not telling you that.
Damn, thought I'd slip it. What was your favourite subject in school from Maria?
Oh, drama. A bit of drama.
Was there any subjects that you really hated?
I hated maths. Absolutely hated it. I just couldn't get to grips with maths. It was like, yeah. So that was my worst subject.
Did you go to one of those schools where they kind of made you do certain things, and you thought, well, why do I have to be being made to do these sort of things?
I know, but you do. You have to learn, don't you? So
yeah, that's true.
you have to.
That is true. Okay, Ashley asked Emma, hi Emma, where do you keep all your plaques and awards and which are you most proud of?
Ah.
Where do you keep them?
I actually keep, my mum's got all my awards. We've got a basement in my mum's house and it's just got all my awards and everything, so it's nice to go down there. I think my favourite would have to be the Ivor Novello Awards, which you get when you kind of write music and stuff, so that's probably my favourite. And the American MTV Awards, but it's so funny because when my friends come around, we go to the basement, we've got a pool table down there, so we play ball and you can see them all. They go up to the awards and they're trying not to show you, and they're like that, holding them like, thank you. And they pretend that they've got these awards. It's great fun.
Okay. Kelly asked Emma, what is in your CD player right now?
Right now, actually, in my car is Indiari, who I'm a big fan of. She's just got this new album out. She's great. I love her. And Destiny's Child. Big fan of Destiny's Child.
How many CD players you got?
Just the two. One in the car and one in the house.
Okay. If you could choose another place to live, and that's not England, where would you go? And that's from America.
That's really hard because I'm a real kind of home girl. I've got all my family here and friends, and I love driving around, so I know where I'm going. But only recently I've kind of thought, oh, I'd like to kind of maybe live somewhere hot. But I don't know where. I haven't thought of that one yet.
South France?
I
California?
think if anywhere, I've kind of thought maybe Italy again because I'm just a big fan. It's a beautiful place and the food helps a lot. So I might, there would be a nice place to go.
Venice? Verona?
Don't know yet.
Okay. Sarah asked, do you like being called Baby Spice now that you're a little older?
Yeah, I still love it. I think because the thing is, people call me Baby Spice because I am a big kid. I love having fun. I am sensible when I write my music and I'm sensible, in most areas. But other times I love going to fun fairs. I love jumping on bouncy castles and being silly. So I think there's a kid in everyone. I think I get it from my dad because he is such a big kid. On a Sunday we sit and watch The Simpsons and we're big kids together. So I never want to lose that, and I don't think anyone should. I think we should always have that sense of fun in us.
You grow up with that instilled in you.
Yeah, definitely. I will. Definitely.
Okay. I don't know how much time we've got left actually. If someone could let me know at some point, I'd be very grateful. Thank you. Okay. Do you miss the other Spice Girls? Of course. Now you're working on your solo career. That's Jordan Humphreys. Or do you prefer your solo?
Hi, Jordan. I really miss the girls. But the thing is, we're the best of friends, so I hang out with them, and we're very, very supportive with each other, and so I can't ask for any more. I just have, it's great to have them there. And we talk about, we'd love to tour again. We're always talking about things that we'd like to do again. So we never say never. And we're just real buddies at the moment, hanging out, socialising. Mel C's my neighbour, so she's always borrowing tea and coffee off me. And Melby, I'm always babysitting Phoenix. Victoria, I'm always on the phone to, gossiping like girls do. So that's really important to us at the moment. We are working on solo projects, but again, we're really looking forward to tour again.
What about in terms of like a sounding board when like you've just written a song or something and it's just you, isn't it?
No, they still listen. That's the main, we bring all our stuff in and we're like, right, listen to this. And so, yeah, they always listen to my stuff.
You'd consider like maybe changing something after showing it to the girls, maybe on a solo
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I think it's really important for all of us to kind of sit down and get each other's, views on the music and stuff, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Is there a track co-written by Melanie C? Or am I making that up?
No, there is actually. It was on the
Tell us about that.
B-side of What Took You So Long. Oh no, what was it called? I've forgotten. No, hold on, my brain's gone. Anyway,
it's...
yes.
So
And
you still,
me and
you
Mel
still
C
are
work
working
together.
quite
Yeah,
closely then.
definitely, yeah.
Okay. Sarah Harris asked Emma, do you have a Spice Girls ringtone on your phone? If not, what ringtone do you have?
I haven't got any ringtone, but my mum has got the ballad, the song on my album called Living in a World Without You, and she's got it, and every time it rings I'm like, oh, it's me. So my mum's got an Emma Bunton song on her phone.
How come you haven't got one?
Because can you imagine if I'm out and then all of a sudden I tell you what I want, I'd be like, I'd be so embarrassed. Who's that ringing? No, I couldn't.
So you wouldn't have one if you
I
had the
don't
choice.
know. I don't know.
Because I always think they're quite funny because obviously thousands and thousands of people have them, and then it comes on and goes beep 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 beep.
Yeah, no, you're like,
Sorry.
what's that?
Sounds so much
No,
like
the
the
thing is,
song.
I'm usually trying to be quite, undercover, and so if that went off, it would just not work, would it?
No, you just stick to vibrate or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Are you pleased with your video? And that's from Nalupa.
Yeah, I am pleased with my video. Again, the same as What Took You So Long, I had the ideas for the video, worked with a great director who, sometimes I have these mad ideas and he was like, okay, let's try them. So, I'm very pleased that I had a great time working on the video with him. And I really enjoy doing videos, actually. It's one of my favourite parts.
When you're doing things, and do you ever try things that don't work out? Because you sound quite open to
you
ideas.
should see the cutting room floor, it's like covered in stuff. But you just have to try things, and I always have a bit of a laugh with videos and try things that probably would look ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you have to have a go, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's better to try, because then you never know.
Definitely.
This is from Liana Asama. Are you planning to do a duet? And if you had the choice, what would be your first? P.S. Thank you for such a lovely day on Sunday. I won, and now I'm eternally happy.
Oh, bless. Oh, I'm glad.
Sunday, what happened Sunday?
We had a
Just
great day. I did.
The weekend?
Yeah, I did a live gig for international winners, and it was just brilliant. I sang about 6 of my tracks from the album live with my band, and we just had a great day. We kind of all had a party and then all chatted to each other after. We had a really good day, so I'm glad you could make it, Liana. As for your question, I'd love to do some duets. I mean, I'm a big fan of Janet Jackson. I'd love to work with Janet. Janet, if you're watching. And I'm a big fan of Texas as well. Charlene Spiteri, I'd love to work with. I have already done a duet with Jade, and that was really good fun. It's quite nerve-wracking because, singing in front of your boyfriend is just very... it's awful. It really is awful.
No.
But we had a good day and it worked out well.
Yeah, no. When's that track?
It's actually on
Is it on
Damage
there?
album.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, right. What's there for that all? Emma, in this past year, what have you learned from your experiences? And that's from Anna Maria Andrade Gonzalez.
I would say I've learned a lot. I think just growing, and I've learned so much. I mean, just down to also making music. I'm always over the producer's shoulders. Trying to work out how they get like this big. What's it called? The desk,
mixing desk.
and it's just like loads of buttons, and I've learned a lot on that. I've also I've become much more independent, and yeah, I'm quite an emotional person, so I think that's a big learning process as well, kind of having all these emotions that you've never felt before. So I've learned loads, actually, lots. I think we all do every day.
Yeah, do you think you learn more when you go solo because you have to do it all, and when you're in
Oh,
a group?
definitely.
And
When
you
I'm
can
with
sort
the
of
girls,
rely
all we
on-
do is gossip, shop. We don't get any work done, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden it's all on me. And I'm like, ugh. So yeah, you do definitely learn a lot more.
Okay. We haven't got long now, so we're just going to wrap this up.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, no, I don't mean that. No, I don't mean that. No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. I thought I was in pantomime for a
No,
second.
we're only joking, darling.
Steve Walker asked Emma, would you like to star in a comedy film? Ooh. If so, who would be your ideal co-star?
Steve, you must know me down to a T. I'd love to do some film. I've been offered a few parts actually, which I was very lucky. But the one thing I'd like to do is comedy.
No way.
Why? Do you think I'd be rubbish?
No, I think it'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd like to do some comedy.
And did you say who with?
No, I didn't say who with. I don't know. I mean, I'm massive
Steve
Dawn
Coogan,
French, and am I allowed to? I'm
No.
not really a big fan of him.
Okay.
Who is he? No. I think I'm a big fan of like Dawn French, Jennifer Saunders, Kathy Burke. I'd love to do something with Kathy Burke because they're quite good friends as well, and then it'd be easier.
Yeah, of course, very funny lady. How large is your vocal range?
Oh God. It's quite large.
What do they do? Do you measure it in, what do you call it? Like you have a range, don't you?
Yeah, you have a range of kind of, I can do, it's quite, low and high.
How low can you go? Low.
I don't know, but I'm not doing that right here now. I'll let you know that one.
Okay. Quite a large one.
Quite a large one.
Yes. Becky Thompson asked Emma, how come you always look so good on all your videos?
Oh, bless you, Beck. Thank you. But the thing is, there's lots of hair and makeup going on there, and nice costumes. You know, I always try and keep as natural as I can. I think that's the main thing for me. I just want to be me, really. So I never really put any images on. I just try and be as natural as possible.
Okay, best take one last one, and that's, what is the name of the horse from your video?
Oh,
From Greg.
You know what? That's so embarrassing. I don't know. Jamie, do you remember? I don't know the name, but it was a male, and he was gorgeous, and he was really scared of he was very scared of the water. So I was on him at one point, and he just bolted, and I was quite scared after that. But lovely horse, and the heart is real. A lot of people have said to me, "Is that heart real?" And it's like, yep.
Oh my word.
So there you go.
Okay, suffice to say, Take My Breath Away is out 27th of August.
27th of August. Go and buy it.
Make sure you log on to emmabunton.net this week, because there's going to be a massive makeover.
Yeah, is there?
Yeah,
For who?
for you on your site. It's going to be
What, a makeover? Like, no.
big massive makeover.
Okay. Can I just say also, there's a fantastic B-side on this song called Close Encounter. It's a really great song. So there.
Well,
there you
okay.
go.
Please give it up for Emma Bunton.
Thank you.
See you up there on the screen.
Can you?
Yeah,